Welcome. Today I'm going to show you a light board tutorial without the use of a physical glass light board. Hello, I am Dr. A.K. Venkatachalam, an orthopedic surgeon in Chennai. My interests are joint replacement and orthobiologic surgery. These days I am creating videos to keep myself occupied. I create videos to help teachers, doctors, families, and business people to communicate online. You can find these on my YouTube channel, Madras Joint Replacement Center, MJRC. So, how can this be done? That is, how can you conduct a light board tutorial without having a glass light board? Well, you can do it. First, you have to analyze what is the essential part of a light board. In the classic light board, there is a teacher who writes on a sheet of glass which is placed in front of him, and this is captured by a camera. The background is black and the teacher is facing the camera. So the teacher's face and the writing on the glass, transparent glass, are recorded through the camera on a black background. So these are the essentials of a physical light board. Now, if you grasp the essential and digest them, then you can apply them from the abstract to a concrete manner and think of a way as to how to apply the same essentials on whatever device you possess. You can apply it on whatever device you possess. So let us note it down. You want a black background, done. We can hang a black screen behind us. Then you need a camera, but the camera need not be separate from what you're writing. It can be the same camera on the same smartphone or device on which you're writing. So a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop will do. Then you need a surface to write upon. However, the writing surface in my case or this case is not a separate one, but the same device on which the light board tutorial is being recorded. It is the same device on which you're going to do the light board tutorial. So it can be a phone, tablet, or laptop. Today I'm going to show you a light board tutorial on my Samsung Note smartphone. You could use any phone to do this. My Samsung Note phone allows the user to write on the screen with a stylus called an S Pen. But if you have other phones, you may have to download some apps from the App Store to write on the screen. These are a writing app called Write or Squid or any other app, a draw on screen app with which you can draw on the screen, and a screen recorder app. Those three things you need. I use two methods on my Samsung phone, but today I will be showing you the easier one with the screen recorder. So the first one, as I just said, is using a screen recorder method, and another is a split screen method. I will be using the camera and writing app in both methods. I will be using my Samsung Notes app for writing, which is available with all Samsung phones. I will be using the S Pen and inbuilt screen recorder on my Samsung Note phone. So let's set it up first. So you have to bring up these apps in your phone at first. See where they are located. Then open the Notes app in your phone. In my case, it is the Samsung Notes app, and then select a black background. Choose a colorful pen of the appropriate pointer size, bearing in mind that the screen size is limited. You are now ready with the blackboard or glass board. All you need now is to bring your face into the blackboard. The screen recorder will help to accomplish this. On your camera, select the front-facing camera and the mic in your screen recorder. Start recording your phone screen with the screen recorder. Start speaking and write on the phone screen with the stylus, S Pen or screen writing app like Draw on Screen. You can also type, but Blackboard tutorial teachers usually prefer handwriting to allow students to go back to their school days, and since handwriting is the most natural way as it is deeply embedded in the minds. And since handwriting allows students to grasp the subject matter as it is spoken once and handwritten next. So there is a repetition. After you have finished writing and recording your tutorial, stop the recording. It will be saved in the gallery. Open it and edit the recording in your smartphone. Edit it on the smartphone itself with an editor for Android or iPad or iPhone. I use KineMaster for Android. You could use iPhoto, which is a free app for iPhone. Then you're ready to upload it. So the advantages of this method of teaching are that it is, number one, it is very innovative and attractive for online teaching. Second, there is no physical light board here. You don't need a physical light board. A physical light board needs building or buying one. Then it has to be stored after each use. You'll need an elaborate light and camera setup to record. Since the writing on the glass board will be recorded as a mirror image on the recording camera, it will have to be flipped. For this method, since everyone, that is for my method, since everyone owns a smartphone at all times, you can set it up very easily. All you need to do is sit on a table or stand, hang a black screen behind you, bring up the writing app and start writing. As mentioned previously, all you need to set up a light board tutorial with a black background is only a black curtain or a screen. In your house, this can be set up easily. You can set it up on a curtain rod and then hang a black cloth behind you. Now, I am going to show you the actual light board tutorial on my Samsung Note phone. I've got a Samsung Note phone here mounted in front of me on a tripod. I am sitting in front of it within arm's reach, and this is the stylus with which I will be writing on the screen. Now I will be able to show this by opening up the screen recording app. The screen recording facility comes there inbuilt in the Samsung Note phones. If you don't have it, you can download a screen recording app from the App Store. It's called Screen Recorder. And then I'm going to exit out and you will see everything else on the screen recorder. I just wanted to show you the S Pen and the fact that I'm going to write on my phone itself. Now I opened my screen recorder and I am ready to start my tutorial. So I go to my note taking app, Samsung Note, start a new note. In this note, at the top here, top right, 3 dots are there. I choose a background color. I choose black and then I choose a pen. So pen is there, pen size is small, and then now I am ready to start. So here you see you have a black background behind me and a black screen. So let us maximize the width of this black screen by stretching it out and moving the photo to the center of the screen. Now you have full screen available for writing and you can see my face against a black background. It appears as if I am standing in front of a transparent glass with a black screen behind me and the camera is facing me and I am going to write on the glass. So now begins the tutorial. Today in our maths class, I will be talking about equations. What is an equation? An equation is a mathematical statement with some numbers on two sides of the sign equal. So here you have equal and then you equal and you have two numbers on either side of this equation. So we want one set of numbers on this side and another set on this side. So on the left side of the equation I am going to write two numbers 87
minus 27. And the answer, is keep it to yourself. Keep the answer to yourself. So we want to find out two numbers on this side which will match this. So we go to this side here and write 40 plus 40 plus something is equal to 87 minus 27. So in order to know what is this plus what, x, let us call it x for the time being. 87 minus 27 is equal to 60. So therefore on this side what should you have? You should have 20. So let's fill in the blanks there, choose a different color. (87 minus 27 is 60 and 60 is there on the other side. So now the equation is fulfilled. 60, whatever is there on the left side is equal to there on whatever is there on the right side. Now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about geography. Children, do you know what are the continents in the world? Can you name them? Where is India lying? India lies in the continent of Asia. So we'll write Asia. Asia has got other countries like the countries to our left side, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, etc. Now, Asia is the biggest continent. Which is the next continent? Africa. Can you name some countries in Africa? Yes, if you watch cricket and on TV, you might have heard of South Africa. South Africa. What do you find in South Africa? You find a lot of lions and wildlife. Lions. Then, what are the other continents? Have you heard of London? London. London is situated in which continent? Europe. Right? Okay. Now, have you heard of America, United States? Which continent it is in? It is in North America. Then you have, if there is North America, there should be South America. Then what else is left? You have Australia. So Australia. What else is there? Antarctica and Arctic. So these are the major continents. Okay? Now I have concluded my tutorial. I am going to close this and this will automatically be saved in my gallery in screen recordings, and then when I am finished I will bring it up in the editor, edit it and post it to either my website or as a teacher my website or my school's website, or I can share it on social media like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything else. So I am going to close this recording here. I finished with the tutorial on Blackboard tutorial here, and I am going to go back to the normal camera and conclude.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, kindly share it and like it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Madras Joint Replacement Center, and press the bell icon after you have subscribed. I'll see you in the next video.